para la ocasión y vamos a hacer unas marcas. Se puede hacer esto, 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 también por aquí se puede hacer esto o esto o esto o esto. Bien, aquí tenemos unas que he hecho antes. El barro está algo durete, no puede estar blando porque si no, no podríamos hacer esto.
This is the bottom, or this area right up here, if this is the bottom. This is an area where as I press the coil into this mold, there's going to be an overlap here. And that overlap is going to give me an area where I can score and add some water so that that flap can come on the inside of the jar, and it'll give me a nice area to keep that scoring and slipping inconspicuous on the inside of the jar. So I'm just going to make a coil. And I want to set myself up the best I can so that I don't have to really press into this mold really hard. If I just took clay and just started pushing it in here, I'm really compressing that clay in here, and it's going to be harder for me to pull out. So I make the coil, I flatten it out, so really the only pressure I need to apply is just to get this impression. And since I'm going to call this the bottom, because this is how I'm going to orient this mold today, I'm going to just push my thumbs so that here I'm meeting the top of the decorated part, here I'm extending past the decorated part. That's going to give me that area to score. The tap is good because it gets any sort of extra, it gives it one extra push to try to get some more of that ornament, but it also dulls these thumb marks out a little bit. So I'll take a piece of clay that I just pull off the end here, and I can use it to kind of stick to the part I just pushed in there, and it gives me a little handle to pull this out. So I'll just gently work it out, being careful not to tear this coil at all. And so that's what I end up with. You can see in the positive I just pulled off, the ornament comes right along to the top of that, and I have this nice substantial overlap right here. That's the area I'm going to score with, I just use a serrated rib, and then I can score the interior of this jar as well.
There are many occasions when a surface cannot be decorated directly, such as the deeply concave or convex surfaces of an elegant coffee pot, or the flared or conical shapes of some bone china beakers. There are also many occasions that demand a precise, well-placed image that needs a carefully registered print. In these instances, we turn to transfer printing. The colour separations, just as before, are placed on a screen and with each colour carefully registered, printed onto a special wax-coated paper. The colour will lie on the surface of the wax and will not be rolled or pressured into the wax. On completion of the print, and after drying time, there is a final application of a clear coating that envelops the whole of the print. This is known as a cover coat. The main property of the cover coat is substantially different to the colours of the print and is in reality a gelatinous layer that holds the print together. When soaked in warm water, the cover coat and the colours beneath slide away from the backing paper and can be water slid into place anywhere on the vessel being decorated. The following can all be done by transfer application: the back or front badge of a beaker, a complete wrap design fitted to the surface of the ware, the well and rims of a plate, or the badging of a teapot or coffee pot, even inside the rim. All full colour work and intensely registered prints and designs have to be decorated by this method. When the ware is placed in the kiln for final firing, the cover coat evaporates at around 400 degrees centigrade, leaving the enamel decoration on the surface of the ware. As the kiln temperature rises to around 800 degrees centigrade, the enamels are fused into the surface of the ware glaze as a final, finished print.